Anyway, viral news. This is one that's been doing the rounds the last couple of weeks, and it's a viral ad for Microsoft for a bit of software called Songsmith.
Now, this is an extraordinary thing. A couple of people have emailed us about it, and when you first watch this YouTube video or internet video, it appears to be a parody.
Right.
One can't believe that it is made sincerely in any way at all.
But actually, if you do your research, it's very easy to discover that it's real software.
Yeah.
It actually looks like quite a fun bit of software, which I wouldn't mind using, but I don't think you can get it for a Mac. It basically promises to automatically construct a backing track once you've sung a tune into a computer. So basically you just sing over a drum pattern, and then it just fits the appropriate chords in various styles to your tune that you've sung in there. We could really do with something like that for Song Wars. It'd be great. But I don't think you can get it for a Mac. I might be wrong. Anyway, so it seems like a real ad, but it's hard to figure out what Microsoft's advertising plan is, because most recently they've been responding to the Mac versus PC ads, which of course were terrifically successful for Mac, and trying to gain back some of the ground that they felt they lost.
Mostly successful for Mitchell and Webb.
Yeah, mainly Mitchell and Webb were delighted about it. But you know what I mean? They seem stung by the idea that PCs have been characterized as nerdy and stuffy, and they're trying to regain some of that lost ground with the hipsters. But they've done it with some pretty rubbish ads. Like they had an ad recently, I think it's still running in fact, with people sort of saying, yeah, I might not be super trendy or anything, but I'm a PC. I'm not what you'd call hip. And then there's another guy saying, I'm a human being, not a human
It's as if they're victims. It's as if the Mac marketing men have actually insulted and, you know, been reductive about a certain strata of the population.
They're seeming...
they're standing up for their rights as human beings and their self-worth.
And there's a sense that they're...
It's like a political ad, almost.
Yeah. There's a sense that they're celebrating their shortcomings.
Yeah.
And their ordinariness.
Which is entirely absurd.
You know, it's a silly way to go, generally. But this ad for Songsmith, which is online, easily findable, seems to be... If it is ironic, it's a brilliant piece of irony that would be lost on almost everyone, so maybe not the best advertising strategy. But let me play you a few clips here. Basically, here's the scenario. It's the family kitchen, right? This is an American family, and Lisa, the young daughter, is playing with Songsmith on her laptop, which incidentally appears to be a Macintosh with some stickers to cover the logo, while her dad is in the background fretting about a jingle that he has to write for his job in advertising, and the jingle is for a product which is glow-in-the-dark towels, right? So here's the first clip.
I'm supposed to come up with a campaign for glow-in-the-dark towels. I wouldn't even buy a glow-in-the-dark towel. But if I don't come up with something today, I'm done.
I'm singing with my laptop, making up new songs.
What are you doing, Lisa? I've never heard you sing.
I'm making songs with Songsmith, Dad, because it's the cool new thing.
You're writing music? When did you learn how to write music?
Well, there's so many worrying things about that. The first of which is the father's never heard his daughter sing. And how old is she? About 10?
No, she's about 12 or 13.
About 12, and he's never heard her sing. No. And he merely says that so that they can rhyme it with the word thing. That's not a great attention to the reality of the mise-en-scène, is it, really?
No. So a bit later on, that Lisa then explains how the thing works, and she basically explains in the medium of Songsmith, and here's the clip right now of her doing that.
You sing into a microphone while the drummer plays along. And then when Songsmith makes the music, you're on your way to a song. You can choose the style, you can set
She's got a lovely voice, doesn't she?
And the chords will match what you sing. You can change the music as much as you like. So it really is your thing.
She's got a really bratty kind of American Broadway child actor voice, hasn't she? Super confident and noble and don't mess with me, otherwise I'll sue you, kind of.
That's right. Not a note out of place. It's good for Songsmith to work with. Yeah. So Dad is absolutely bowled over by this, and he swipes the laptop from Lisa, and he takes it to work and gets to work on his own glow-in-the-dark towel jingle, right? And remember, of course, if he doesn't come up with something today...
It's a stern boss, right?
He's done.
There's a stern boss, there's someone else pitching, the meeting's going badly.
Exactly.
It looks like they're going to lose the account.
Well, here's the jingle that he comes up with.
Songsmith, huh? Well, my band has
No,
said my
hang
songs
on.
have
One
been a
clip
little-
back. The jingle that he comes up with is number... Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I had it the wrong way
Clip
around.
confusion.
It's number 4. Let's hear the jingle. No, I'm sorry, Ben. I'm all over the shop here. Play track 16.
You know what? We'll cut this bit out of the podcast.
Yeah.
So in the
No,
podcast,
we'll
it'll
reorder
sound
it.
so super smooth.
Yeah.
Glow in the dark towel jingle, take 1.
Sometimes it's dark, but you still need to get dry. Our towels rock, oh yeah, you can see them anytime.
That's pretty impressive stuff, isn't
the
it?
correct response, if you pitched that as a jingle in any marketing meeting, would be get out.
Yeah.
Would be security.
Exactly.
Brian, can you call security, please?
Now, Mr. Hawkins, are you having a mental breakdown of some kind that we should know about? Is there something wrong with your family at home?
Why are you using software that's clearly for the under 5s? This is an international toweling company. We got a lot of money invested in this, and you're treating it like an episode of Bob the Builder.
Well, you're going to find out how the meeting went shortly. But before that, there's a groovy chap, who looks a bit like M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes.
Who is looking over Dad's shoulder as he composes the jingle.
He's in a Starbucks. All this action happens at tables in a Starbucks in the street.
Yeah. And so this random guy walks up with a little earring in his ear, looking kind of groovy, yet nerdy. And he says, oh, wow, you're using Songsmith. Looks easy to use. It's a Microsoft thing, right? So he's excited by the positive
What he actually
potential.
says, sorry to interrupt, but he says, it's Microsoft, right? So it's easy to use.
Yeah.
Because everything Microsoft do is easy to use, right?
And so then he goes back home and he gets to work composing his track. This is track 15, Ben. Let's have a listen.
Songsmith, huh? Well, my band has said my songs have been a little stale lately. Maybe this is just what I need.
So he's in
I
a...
don't wanna write another boring love song.
This is his song.
Wow.
Don't wanna write the kind of tune people sing along. So help me find a way to move my groove on. Songsmith, you can be my number 1.
Nice.
Wait a second. I mean, he's being very lyrically aggressive.
Yeah.
His voice is too powerful, especially the way he says, groove.
My groove.
Is there an amplification system powerful enough to actually pick up that voice?
That's going to be a good moment, though, isn't it? When he comes into band practice and unveils, listen, guys, it's cool. I'm going to take us in a slightly new direction, and I think it's going to be really great for the band.
It's music for toddlers.
I think Killfist are really going to start going places as a band once we start playing this new track. And it's exciting. And then he would get beaten up and the band would disband. Anyway, meanwhile, the dad has gone home and he is debriefing with his wife about how his meeting went after he unveiled his amazing jingle. So here is that scene with his wife, which concludes this amazing Songsmith ad. 17. This is smooth, isn't it?
How did your meeting go today? Did the bosses like your ad?
Well, honey, thanks to Songsmith, it was the best they ever had.
And also thanks to Songsmith, now we're singing all the time. And what a happy home we'll have with every word in rhyme.
So that's the bit that probably makes you think, actually, this has got to be a spoof, surely. Don't you think?
Yeah, the bit where it cuts to the daughter at the train station running away from home because she's so ashamed of her parents.
That's not real, though.
That's not real. Well, it's very peculiar
It's
indeed.
troubling. I mean, I would love to know for a fact what was going on in the minds of the people that conceived that ad for Songsmith. Whether they really thought, yeah, we'll do it like deliberately cheesy so that it'll be funny and it'll have 2 layers. It'll tell people like how the software works, but also it'll be like an instant viral hit because people will think it's so cheesy, which is probably how they think. Don't you?
I agree. I'm just...
Or do you think they were just morons?
I don't know. It's very, very, very hard to tell.
Yeah.
I think the way that the guy, the M. Night Shyamalan lookalike guy, tries to convince you that Microsoft products are easy to use signifies that it is actually sincere.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're trying to get genuine, sort of straight product points
Absolutely.
in there.
No, the main thrust of the ad is selling the software, which, did a good job on me. I want to...
But that was good, man. It was good. And can I congratulate both you and Ben for dealing with the complicated fact that neither of you knew which clip you were going to play.
Yeah, sorry about that. It was my fault.
So that was fun. I like the silences and then the sudden random numbers being mumbled. 17.